Quota is a dirty word for cops, but tonight we look into what appears to be a quota system for New Mexico State Police.
Authorities won't use the word quota, but we obtained documents that show officers must write a certain number of tickets a month and make a minimum number of arrests.
Investigative reporter Jeremy Hohola shows us what happens if they don't. Jeremy.
Tom, it was an anonymous tip that told us to file a records request for this piece of paper. We got it. A patrol plan mandating a certain number of tickets, and if officers don't meet that mandate, this shows they could lose overtime. Is there more motivation behind that ticket than just a traffic infraction? A records request revealed a patrol plan given to some state police officers last year. It says Santa Fe officers are mandated to average a minimum of 100 citations and 3 DWI arrests per month, along with any other activity. Same goes for officers patrolling Pecos. Consequences? Lower evaluations ratings, loss of overtime privileges, and loss of the ability to switch shifts. We asked Chief Farron Segota about the mandate.
That sounds like a quota.
Well, it's not a quota. I can understand where the public may think it's a quota. It's just like anybody who works out, whether in the government sector or the private sector. You're expected to put a work product out.
Chief Segota calls it a minimum performance standard. All 12 state police districts in New Mexico, he says, have different standards depending on crime levels. The chief says officers have other work to do that can affect their ability to meet standards, which is okay. And he's adamant it's not a quota.
All traffic stops have to be observed by the officer, and the officer has to have reasonable suspicion and probable cause to issue the citation. And that's what we expect our employees to follow.
So what is a quota? Let's head over to Merriam-Webster's dictionary online. So here's the definition. A proportional part or share, especially the share or proportion assigned to each in a division or to each member of a body. While it's easy to get lost in the definition, this man says the mandate is clear.
Anytime they have what's called a performance expectation or a performance standard, it really is a quota.
Osama Rashid, president-elect of the New Mexico Criminal Defense Lawyers Association, says quotas can pressure officers, especially during DWI stops.
And they stop somebody and they're a .04 or a .05, they will make that arrest to meet their quota, and then whatever happens in court happens in court, but that person still has to hire an attorney, go through the process, be charged criminally.
The chief adds that officers who don't meet their performance standard won't face punishment immediately. The sergeant will work with that officer to correct any problems, the chief says. In the meantime, Rashid recommends drivers obey traffic laws as if there's a police officer in the passenger seat with you. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Jeremy.